Now, I'm not usually a storyteller, but this one was a gift from the jungle, meant to be shared. I'm not sure for whom or why exactly, but as often the case in these matters, desire to know why just gets in the way of the doing of a thing. You see, every creature has a home, some deep in the jungle, some in the sea, some on the burning sands or frozen peaks of the world's highest places. But this is a story about a different kind of creature, a bird, well, two birds actually, and its home is somewhere unique. You see, this bird no longer has a nest, no tree to perch in. Its home is in that narrow sliver of space and time where the last rays of light vanish with the sun and the darkness wells up from the earth to take their place. Its beak forever glistens with the fiery gold of the setting sun, while its tail feathers are darkened by the cool breath of night. Once, long before memory, there was a place before day and night. Like the soft glow found under the moon during the solar eclipse, the whole world was bathed in a dim twilight. Nothing much happened in this time, but it was in this place where these two birds lived. A bonded pair, as birds are wont to do. So complete was their bond that they spent every waking moment together, never out of each other's sight, unable to bear even an inch of separation. Like magnets, their love drew them ever close. All the other creatures saw their love clearly, but what the two lovebirds didn't realize was that their nest sat directly in the middle of the only water source the other animals needed to survive. So self-absorbed were they that the other animals struggled to reach the life-giving water. And in this world, the lovebirds' bond, while beautiful, had become a hindrance. The other animals, who longed for rhythm and movement, decided one day to do something about it. So they gathered and chose a representative to speak to Creator. After much deliberation, they decided to send Fox, whose clever playfulness they hoped might persuade Creator to separate the birds. But Creator only shook his head. Not even I, he said, can undo the bond of love that hold these birds together. That bond is the very fabric of the universe. It is what I myself am made out of. To destroy it would be to destroy me. Fox loved the Creator, as all animals do, and it would never bring him harm. But, being clever, he wondered, if such a powerful bond couldn't be broken, perhaps, just perhaps, it could be moved. So once again, he gathered all the animals and proposed a plan. They would cause a great commotion, shouting, howling, thrashing through the brush to startle the birds into flight. Then, half the animals would tell the first bird that their partner had flown towards the light, and the other half would tell the second bird that their partner had flown towards the dark. In this way, the two birds would fly in opposite directions and meet again in a place far away, leaving the watering hole free from all. But, as plans tend to do, this one didn't go quite as intended. The two birds, startled and desperate to find one another, both flew off in the same direction. Their frantic flapping, fueled by intense longing and confusion, stirred the air so violently that the entire world began to spin beneath them. And in this, the birds' misunderstanding, born out of the illusion that they are heading in separate directions, is what actually causes day and night. Now, the reality is that two birds are forever chasing one another, one always heading into the light, and the other always flying into the dark. They think they're heading in opposite directions, but really, they're simply following each other in the same endless circle. If you think about it, it's the same with us too. We think of day and night as opposites, but like the two birds, they are really a bonded pair. The animals understand this perfectly. After all, this was their doing. But we humans who came later, we forget the stories of our elders. And like the birds, we've become self-absorbed. We chase love and life and flee from death and sorrow, as if they were opposites. But the world reminds us, again and again, the deeper truth. Day follows night, night follows day. Each has its beauty. Each has its purpose. Each incomplete without the other. Even the rhythm of our own bodies whisper the same wisdom. Every heartbeat, every breath we take, is made of two equal parts. Neither can exist without the other. But we humans, we are fearful things. We tremble in the dark, convinced we are forsaken. And in our prayer for the mercy of light to return, we become prey to any trickster who happens by. Yet sometimes, deep in the jungle, where the medicine begins to take hold, just as the last light fades and before the frogs begin to sing, we can feel the bird of twilight pass overhead. And in that moment, when the weight of its longing settles into our bones, something ancient is again ignited within us. A faith, a knowing that we are safe in the dark, that love in the dark is just as strong as love in the light, and that light, which is our light, will always return, just as surely as the next breath, just as surely as the next heartbeat, and just as surely as the next life.